Yeah, well, I'm about to, I got to, let me know when to search. What I did? What did I do? Yeah, you don't want this one? Whatever, bro. Let me know when to search, get it. Man, you so doggone picky, bro. Go away. My son. Shit.
Menu narration set to 50. You can search. I'm posting the stream in the chat now. Oh, whoa. Invite cannot be sent? The hell? Or you know what? Let me go ahead and close the game. Oh, no, wait. That's the first time I ever got that.
It's in the game.
Let me know when you ready to get it. You ready? All right. Searching now. Oh, you know what? Let me check. Okay, we got the reds. We got the crimson reds on. Yeah, I'm playing. We playing now. We about to play now.
We
Yeah,
find
play my brother right
ourselves
now.
at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Tonight it's on to week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store. As it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Arizona Cardinals. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. Dances by him, and he won't quite make it to the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You look at this Arizona defense. They're a tough unit to throw against. Currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Now it's Darnold. He'll buy some time right. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
Damn, who is this hurt?
Just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's
You know
another
what?
time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
This game we're gonna work on. Keep fresh.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh, okay. Just leg cramp. All right.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. Half and 60, half and 60.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And Walker has
Get
it.
out of here.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
I ain't letting that happen.
So much about offense is what you call hidden
gotta throw that
yardage.
myself.
You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
The more and more that we broadcast games, the more I realize how much this game is about the eyes. And in this case, they got fooled because the defense was checking out the eyes of the back, thinking he was getting the ball. Should have been looking at the QB, shouldn't they?
A little bit of a surprise indeed, and he was able to get forward for that 1 yard. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Get it. Hawks 70, Hawks 70.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Look at this Arizona defense.
I get it. I see you.
Very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Second and 11 now. He'll drop to throw. Smith and Jigba to the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker.
Oh.
He'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all. Challenging that defense, and on that go-around,
You know what?
the
Let's go
offense
with it.
won the challenge. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 41. And Walker once more. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Ready?
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll set up a screen to Charbonnet. He's got one to roam. And finally wrestled down at the 11. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Go! 70 Timberwolf. 18 Cardinal. 18 go.
From the gun is Walker. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Ready,
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, he finds Arroyo. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook.
I want that outside for so
I think
bad.
you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Their mobile, agile quarterback. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk the line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
Yeah.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start on the ground with Benson. A beautiful fake. There he goes left side. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year and 3rd overall. And the Cardinals are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Well, hello. Hi.
Chad Weiler to kick off for Arizona.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
All right, come on now.
27-yard line.
Let's see what we got. I like that.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Here we go. Here we go.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has a little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Back to throw now on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
Cougar 19.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
Oh,
Nice job of
he wasn't
blocking
looking.
him up
I had what you
defensively,
call it.
and now
Yeah,
it
what you
brings
call
up
it?
third
Water.
down.
Well, already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. 7-7, our score after one.
I ain't gonna lie, I'd be scared to go try to block kicks now, cause
Back in
I
Arizona,
had too many
second
times where I
quarter
block it
action.
and
It's
I
the
get the penalty.
Cardinals in
So I said,
possession.
you know what? I ain't
As they
doing it no
get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
more. I used to just stand close to the line. As soon as the ball gets snapped, I used to jump. I used to get like
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the
maybe
Cardinal offense.
1 or 2 a season.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
You gotta do that outside.
Here's 2nd and 10. Kyler going to give this to Benson. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle.
can't be
territory.
rocking my play like that.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Like that looked
They were going back to him after he found the end zone on his
too
last
aggressive.
carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Come on.
Yeah.
To throw, it's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught. He's going to have the first down and inside. And finally wrestled down at the 11. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 85 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Flush to his right. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals have taken in the lead. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there.
Bro,
And this
what
will
the
stay
hell
a
was that
6-point
just
ball
now, bro?
game.
I got the biggest last strike ever. And I never get those.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
I don't know if you saw, but the game just skipped in the middle of my kick.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
He's getting so good. He's got to fix their dumb service.
26-yard line.
Oh, what the hell? How did the middle linebacker flip, put another middle linebacker in?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive
damn, bro.
underway.
Come on.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can.
Who the hell got
about
hurt
the
now?
opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
2nd and 15. And that one too far in front.
Damn.
He couldn't reel
Yo,
it in. It's
that was
incomplete.
Boy, that
Just
was
a
over.
little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice or maybe even routes versus air because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
All right, let's go with it.
Okay, great.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Let's go.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Follow.
Oh, God. This is what I think.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Over the middle, complete. That's Wilson.
Hey.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That gain of team gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr., a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yo.
Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Seahawks 14.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out
Like,
there on the
I can't
field,
believe
and
my
we
players
are ready
just.
to rock.
I can't believe.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a
Nah,
touchback.
I ain't gonna lie, but that did make me mad, but it was a good play.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Big Ace. Hey. Big Ace, Big Ace. Hey, easy, Quivel.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Short one here, caught by McBride. And a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the 1st down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Third and 12.
Hey, hold on.
Here's Murray. Flushed out right.
Come on, Murray.
Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
I
He
literally
exited
pulled
the
it out.
pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 8.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here. That's complete on the bubble screen. That's Horton. Only able to gain a couple.
Come on, Mount.
And now third down and 6 to go.
And it's third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Ready. Crack going.
Looking to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's gonna
Ain't
hurt a
no
bit
way,
because
bruh.
They needed to come through with a completion.
Ain't no way,
now,
bruh.
drive that started with great field position.
Oh my
is
God, ain't
basically
no way.
down.
That's supposed to be way back
A
there.
56-yard attempt.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Thank God it didn't.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Come on.
The drive will begin with a run by Benson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more.
Let's
Tackled that time by Derek Hall.
Come on, man.
Brings up second
Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Second and 10.
Listen, so
Shit. 2-2. Buzz. Hey. 2-2.
From the gun, Murray. He's got this downfield to McBride. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Shotgun now from Murray. Got his man complete over the middle.
There you
It's
go, Murray.
Harrison. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it's second
actually,
down.
call timeout.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
2-2.
To throw is Murray. Nowhere to turn.
Come
This
on,
time
bro.
goes down.
Come on,
Sack
bro.
back at the 29.
Like, you can't get through that. That hole was wide open, bro.
His second sack of the night.
That hole was wide the fuck open, bro. I don't want to hear that.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long.
Buzz.
They'll set up a throw. And And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would
Throw
have
the
been an
ball
easy throw.
correctly.
Now a 2nd and 10.
What?
They run over center with Benson. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey Benson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Cardinals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Damn, bro.
Hey, over. Bush. Hey.
Let me try this.
Easy. 2, what?
It appears they're going to throw forward with Murray. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Seahawks 14. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Back. Ready.
He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. Sheds off the tackle. And they work this well up.
God damn, bro.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and
Killing.
run.
Seahawks first down.
Ready. Come on.
They'll look to throw here on first down. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
Second and 6.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's get it.
They'll look to throw here. Open man right side is Cup, complete. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Get it? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let go.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
It's a gain of 3.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Ready, go.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's got some space here. And all the way in, touchdown.
Damn. Fucking Walker,
Ken
bro.
Walker, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Seahawks 21. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So the lead
Bro,
back
Kenneth
down
Walker
to
is
10 as things
pissing
get
me
a little
off.
more interesting, and the kick is away.
Shit, bro. Oh, what the fuck?
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Wait, what happened?
32-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. They'll roll him out right. And it is caught downfield by Harrison. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
A gain of 26
A good pickup.
How many yards this motherfucker got, bro? Fuck! No, I'm talking about our running backs, bro. Especially yours, motardfucker.
They're 26 yards.
First down.
That's another beautiful throw right there. It gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
1-1. 2-2.
Murray flips this forward on a jet sweep. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Murray now. That's caught by Harrison, right side. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
And the hitch route is run really well. That jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space. All you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
Third and 2. Throwing again, Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's a quick throw to McBride. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Now Murray again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Trey Benson for 13 yards out. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that
messed
right
up,
now, the easy answer would be,
messed
hey,
up?
let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Now
a play fake here on 1st down. Throw out wide to Walker. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Come on.
2nd and 2. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. And it's
Come on, man.
and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dive defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That one wide and intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
He's got Higgins over the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 14-yard line.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Going.
2nd and a couple.
2-2.
First carry for James Conner. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Yo, and he get
Face
her.
for the 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd.
I would think as a play caller, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run forward with Conner. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
One of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Murray going to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Higgins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Elijah Higgins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cards take advantage of the short field and finish it off
that's
with a
Elijah
quick
Higgins.
touchdown. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is now
Like
24.
Maybe 3.
So
He's
after
like
the
24,
field goal, Ryland
25.
back out as he'll send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Second and 9. Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That motherfucker ain't getting out that pocket no more.
Another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear.
That was his last chance.
Almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Milrose pass intercepted. They'll take over 1st down and goal at the 8-yard line.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Cardinals start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Extra point by Ryan, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Seahawks 21. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
What, they losing?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. But at this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Wow.
Now he's losing. And now look at this. Big game. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way.
I'm surprised he ain't hurt, bro. He got cracked.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
2 things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker, 67 yards. And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is down to 24.
Seahawks 28. Michael Dixon to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm trying to get him a touchdown, but you got everybody covered, and I'm scared to throw it against Tariq Woolen.
To go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
Well,
Hey, I know. I'm not
my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just haven't been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Right.
We've seen this already from him in this game. 2nd time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game, too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is down to 24.
Michael Dixon to kick
The kickoff
off
unit is
Seattle.
out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
I'm saying, like that. No, I know. I'm not saying nothing that you done wrong. I'm saying what I did was dumb.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it's starting to look like that 3-game losing streak is going to be a thing of the past here. Coming up 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter.
I was trying to get you.
Open man here is Benson. And I think the ball's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there are more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against them throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Nah, I closed that.
Just a loss of a
It looked
yard
over,
there,
but
but
it's
it's
not.
not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
And it's 3rd down.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Pioneer.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass.
I'm about to
and
smack
under
him,
200
bro.
yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Viking 18.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Listen, when you're at this point of the game, all options are on the table. 4th down, they say, we've got to go for it. And what a play they come up with. Big yardage there to keep the drive alive.
Ready? Welcome, 60 Bison.
Here's Walker. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
You get down near the goal line, you need to start enlisting the help of all 11 guys on the defense. And that's a nice job there by the cornerback, squaring his shoulders and coming in to make the tackle.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Go.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback, but hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead, but at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
They'll try and throw for it. That's caught. And he will not make it to the goal line. The defense holds him here. And this is still a 3-score game as the lead remains 18. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation. The 4th quarter, you come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
Back to throw it. Murray. Rolling to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
It's now third down.
Easy.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Cards, it took a few weeks, but they finally get their first win of the season here in Week 4. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
I'm just saying, bro. Y'all don't mean it like that. And then we let this man get 123 yards rushing. Listen, and we let the quarterback get all those rushing yards. Yeah, bro. Hell no, you don't. Yeah. Yeah, everybody resting next week. Man, I can't do that again. So I did made everybody do a full pass this week because I'm get cause trying to get the younger players progress faster. But in that game, because I did that, you saw how many people went down or was going down. So ain't no practice next week. Practice? Yeah, that shit over with. They do, bro.
Fall is in the air and not a moment too soon. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 3. Lots to look at this week. Let's start in Minneapolis. The Vikings at home to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's the man who missed last year but is back now, J.J. McCarthy. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Vikings are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers as they host the Denver Broncos. And this is Keandre Lambert-Smith. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 75 yards this one goes, the catch and run for the score. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens taking on the Detroit Lions. And here is Tez Walker. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch and then watch him go. It'll wind up as an 82-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Ravens get the victory in the battle of unbeatens. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.